I am on the back of Taryn and I am flying through this book. Like, you know? I don't know if should I turn on the light? Should I do this? Is that good? I don't know. Y'all, I am like giddy right now. Ooh. So in a couple of hours, I'm going to be going to a Onyx Storm midnight release party. And y'all, my elbow just popped. I am so excited. I have been waiting for this for so dang long. I need this book right now. Right here, right now. Give it to me. I only have a couple hours left, and that'll be the start of this Onyx Storm reading vlog. So since this video is coming out pretty soon after Onyx Storm releases, this is going to be completely spoiler free. Don't you worry. Just straight vibes, reactions, feelings, all that kind of stuff. No specifics, no spoilers. You're good. You're safe. Plan for tonight. Party starts at 10:30. In a perfect world, I would love to pull an all-nighter and just read the whole book in one sitting and just know by morning what happens. But I know myself. I usually go to bed at like 9 p.m. So this release party is honestly pushing it for me. To be honest, I would like to get 100 pages in today and then binge the rest tomorrow. Because that's still going to be really good. Because I would still have finished it on release day. That is the goal. Is that probably what's gonna happen? No. I know myself. I know my reading speed, but I'm going to try my very best to get this done because I also don't trust the internet to not spoil something for me because people are already spoiling it. People already have the book and they're already spoiling stuff. No. So the only way to make sure that I'm safe from that is to just binge it. It's gonna be a struggle, but it's gonna be worth it. It's gonna be fine. Maybe? Anyways, I'm gonna go and keep watching some more recap videos because I need it. And then we'll go to the party and we'll get this whole thing started. So let's go. So I just got back from the midnight release party. So I'm gonna go through the swag that I got first. So first they had a table of cookies where they had dragons on them. It was threshing. She was handing everyone the cookies and it was so cute, and I got a green one. And then there was a little bracelet making kit table. So we have the base that has the string, a little dragon charm, and just a bunch of little different color beads. I got the one that is black and gold. And to go with the theme, I got the letters that spelled out golden one. Then I got a bookmark. These are really, really cool. I have to assemble it myself. I'm too tired to do this right now. So this will be tomorrow, but I got the tassel on. We got a free audiobook for going to the midnight release party for this particular place. It was for a snail on the wall, and they had a coupon for everyone to get the free audiobook. Then we have stickers, and we were able to choose 3 from Onyx Storm, Fourth Wing, Iron Flame, and then 2 of the smutty, sexy stickers. So I got this black and gold dragon one, these dragons in a line, and this gold that just says Dragon Rider. And then the 2 spicy stickers that I got was Smut, 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 and All the Pretty Girls Read Smut. Oh my god. It's Zaddy's Tail Section Leader, and it's green. Like, I will be changing into this momentarily. Let's just do it together. Y'all, she's so beautiful. Like, I can't. It's just so gorgeous. But she's beautiful, and I'm so excited to read her. But we have one more thing. So in the little goodie bag that I got with the book, it's this Onyx Storm sticker, a bookmark, and a little pin. So cute. But now that I'm home and I've done my little haul, all I want to do is just get in bed and get cozy. While I was at the midnight release party, this girl was making some announcements on what was going to be going on that night, or tonight, not that tonight, and was mentioning how they wouldn't judge us too much if we just grabbed the book and left. Girl, did you see how many people were in that room? It's such a cool space, and I couldn't have imagined any other place that was better fit for this release party. It was just so many people for in there. There were at least twice as many people as there were seats. So I was just standing awkwardly, and I went there by myself, so I didn't have anyone to talk to. I was like, you can judge me all you want, because I feel awkward as hell, and if all these people are saying after they get their books, y'all have fun with trivia, I'm going to get in bed. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to cozy up, put on my new Zaddy sweatshirt, and see how much of this I can read before I pass out. Let's go! I'm gonna cuddle with my Jack Skellington while I talk about this. Last night, I was only able to read the prologue before I fell asleep. Not anything due to the book, but simply due to me being lame and so tired that I just couldn't stay awake. But I have been reading this all morning. I am on chapter 6. So some initial thoughts. Rebecca Yarros, she just knows how to just hit the ground running. There is not a dull moment in this one at all yet. I'm only like 50 pages in, already seen everybody, already talking about all the things. I didn't realize how much I missed this world, and I missed this writing style. I missed Bess Guyeth, I missed Violet, Zaddy, missed him so much, Riddick. Oh my god. But also, amongst all of the things that are happening, there are other things that are observed while things are happening that I'm just like, what's going on? Theories. My brain is working. Usually not a thought up in this head. I'm usually just reading, experiencing, but I'm going into overdrive or something. I don't know if it's the coffee. I don't know if it's the donuts I had this morning. I got Krispy Kreme. But I'm just like so into this. Also, I watched so many recaps, and there's just something that they're talking about in here. The characters know something about something, but I don't, and I don't like feeling left out, and I want to know. I need to feel included. I feel like I'm being last picked for the kickball team right now. So, to no one's surprise, I'm bringing out my stand. And this is just what I've been using all morning, and it's really been helping me to read faster and to focus better somehow. So I feel like I'm just flying through this. I am on the back of Taryn, and I am flying through this book. 5 chapters in, 50 pages in. I am obsessed. I am loving this. And I'm not even gonna lie, during the prologue, I was on the verge of tears for the entire thing. I'm really nervous about what this is gonna do to my emotional state, but also excited because I like this kind of pain. I don't know what that says about me, but I know I'm not alone in that. So you can't judge me. Also, I will be living in this sweatshirt this entire time. It's on theme and it's so comfy. But I'm going to get back into Onyx Storm and just see what everyone else is going to get themselves into. Okay. my god. So it is Wednesday now. I was not kidding about this sweatshirt. This is my uniform for this video. But I wanted to give a little bit of an update. I haven't read that much more since my last update, I think. I don't know. Anyways, I'm on chapter 22, page 190, so I'm a little over a third of the way through. And I am eating this up. It's kind of giving me the same sort of feeling that ACOWAR does, where it focuses a lot on the politics, on the war, all of these things that are happening. A lot of information going on here, but still some really goofy parts. I will say I was going into this kind of expecting an Empire Storms kind of situation where it's like all action, all things happening. Like there's still a lot of things happening and things going on, a lot of questions that I have. It's just not as fast as Fourth Wing is. The other thing too, the tension between Xaden and Violet is just, if you know, you know, and even if you know how Iron Flame goes, then you also might have an inkling of knowing. I'm really great at this non-spoiler thing. But I will say their part of the book is getting a little repetitive for me. Just a little bit. There's so much other stuff going on right now that it's not that bad. But it's like every time Xaden and Violet are talking, I'm just like, oh, so we're just gonna have this same sequence of events and sequence of conversation happening over and over and over and over again. Well, not that much, just over and over again. But I also need to remember that I'm not even 200 pages in, and this is an almost 600-page book. So we have some time for some developments here. Like, I can't judge it too harshly. And another thing that I'll say, I filmed another update for this video last night, but I think I'm deciding not to put it in here. And I'm just going to give you the gist of kind of what I was talking about and why I'm probably not going to put it into the video. I've been updating my Goodreads, like on how many pages I'm on, the percentage through the book, thoughts that I'm having, all that kind of stuff. And someone had posted a review for Onyx Storm, just like one of my friends. And first off, it was like noon. How did you finish that fast? Even if you went to a midnight release party, like that's a lot. That's impressive. And I'm terrified of your reading skills because I could never. Anyways, they posted a review and it was a pretty bad review. And I'm trying to like adjust this about myself, but whenever I read someone's review or just like read reviews in general, it kind of alters my perspective a little bit. I'm basically persuaded by people's opinions of things. I need to stop doing that. I saw that review and I immediately was nervous to continue the book. And I read that review right before we hit a lull in the plot, just like kind of gathering information, kind of the calm before a bunch of stuff started happening. And we actually started going somewhere and doing other things. And I was a little bit convinced that this review was going to be accurate. And then I was like, I have almost 500 more pages of this. And am I going to be bored? Am I going to be disappointed? Because this is one of my most anticipated reads for this year. I was so nervous and it put me in a little bit of a reading slump. Not like a full reading slump, but just I don't know if I want to continue this because I don't want to be disappointed. And that's kind of what my update last night was about. And I woke up this morning and I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna spread that sort of negativity. And I was like, I'm gonna keep reading. I'm gonna see what I think. And what I did is I just turned on the audiobook. I put together a puzzle while I was listening. We're back. We're positive again. We're excited. So the vibes, the opinions are still the same. Loving this book. Loving the characters. Loving Riddick. Hold on. He had one really good one-liner. This doesn't spoil anything. It's just funny. Oh my god. So basically they're in this meeting and it's very tense and Violet is a boss in this meeting. Like she stood on business for sure. And Violet goes up to Riddick afterwards, and those that know Riddick, he's like sassy boy. And Violet goes, no snide remarks. I'm so proud of you. And he goes, I kept the inside thoughts inside. He's just so cute and I love him. God, he constantly has these one-liners that just have me giggling and kicking my feet. I'm just like, I love him. But the other thing that I will just say, around the chapters 19 and 20-ish, I'm going to give zero details, zero context, anything. I'm just going to say Aura is a dumb
Be nice. I'm finding it.
person. And she really pissed me off in chapters 19 and 20. It's all I'm going to say. Stupid. Anyways, there are several characters that are just really getting on my nerves in this book. There's at least 4 characters that it's like, give me like 5 minutes alone in a room with them. Like, you know? And the last thing that I will leave you on before I jump back into this is Xaden Ryerson, the man that you are. That is all. Okay. Let's get into it. For those that have read this, when it comes to the prince and his form of transportation with the rest of the group, all that I imagine is from Santa Claus 2, Curtis hanging from the lights. If you know, you know. If you don't,
could you possibly fly a little higher?
now I know. Excuse me. Oh my god. Stop sitting on all my stuff. Don't you huff at me. Perks of being a mother. If the lighting sucks, I'm sorry. My light is dead and I'm about to go to sleep, so I'm not charging it for this. So before I call it a night, I just want to give a little bit of an update. I am on chapter 42. Page 347. We're starting to get to some more of the stressful parts of this story. We've had a few pretty intense parts where Violet is continuing to be just like a boss babe, as she's just been in this book. I feel like this is the book where she's really like grown into her confidence and her role within this series, and she's like, you know what? I am that girl. I am her. I am she. I am her. I can't words right now. I will say I'm not finding myself super attached to everything that's going on. Like, I'm reacting to things, but I'm not nearly as attached to what's going on as I am in previous books. There's just so many people to keep track of, and I'm just getting so confused. And like, I'm not going to blame Rebecca at all, but I truly feel like I'm only connected to like 3 or 4 characters. And honestly, anything could happen to the rest of them and I would not care. Literally at all. I am a little bit over 60% of the way through. I think I'm at like 65% or something. I think that's what my Kindle said. Well, I'll just check. Yeah, I'm at 66% of the way through. But I'm at the point in the book where we know what we're doing. We know what we're aiming towards. But I feel like we're not getting anywhere. It's like we are, but we aren't. We're getting somewhere with one thing, but honestly, it's not the thing that I care about. I can't talk about it if I don't want to spoil something, so I'm just gonna leave it at that. But like, I'm still enjoying the characters and everything. I just don't know how I feel about the plot and the way that it's forming now. It could also be because a lot of today I've been listening to the audiobook because I've just been feeling the audiobook for this one. I don't know why. It's just, I'm really liking it. But I may need to force myself to put down the audiobook and read for a bit more and see if that helps. I don't know why it would. It's not like it changes the book, but it might change the experience. So I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. I can't words. So I might read one more chapter and then I'm going to go to bed and I'll see you tomorrow. Okay. Stupid, okay. God, it's so cold. But I'm just gonna say this. That better not be how that part of this plot stops. Or else how this book is gonna feel pointless. It better continue and it better wrap up the way that I want it to. Okay, I just need some sleep. I'm confused and I need some time to figure out what happened in here. We'll talk later. So, the last clip that you saw was just a couple minutes ago. As soon as I shut the book, I was like, I think I need to process what happened in here. No, I don't. Okay. Let me start with some positive things. Obviously, throughout me reading this book, I was in it, I was eating it up and just loving it so, so much. I love the characters. I love Violet. Violet specifically changed a lot in this book, and I think I said this earlier. Her confidence in this book really just blossomed. She really came into her role of being like, I am that girl, I am that boss. And I love that for her, and I love that character development. And I also want to say, for those that love this book, I completely see why. You know, the characters are great. Rebecca Yarros really knows how to write like emotions and everything. There were a couple parts that I got choked up in. I was expecting to like sob. Nothing in here for me happened that would have warranted that. In my opinion, this was another very much information-packed book. And this isn't me being swayed by any reviews or anything like that. This is, I just read the last almost 40% of this book today. And that's typically when all of the ramping up and all the craziness happens. Yes, there was a lot of action and everything, but it just felt like action was put in for there to be action. I think I'm being too harsh. I really do. Actually, no, I'm not. This is just my opinion. I have a feeling that the 5th book is going to be one that has all of the reveals and everything fits together, like all the puzzle pieces. But I was kind of expecting for like half of those to be done in here. And I'm really sad. I love her writing. I am going to continue the series because I'm this far in, so I need to finish it. I need to know what's going to happen. So I think I'm going to land at a 3 stars for Onyx Storm for right after finishing reading. It might change, it might not. I don't think it will for me. Despite the end result not being what I expected, I still really enjoyed reading this book. If I didn't, it would have been lower than a 3 stars. I love the characters, the writing style, the banter. The dragons get me every single time. It's just when I look at this as a whole, it just didn't check off the boxes that I'm typically looking for in a series like this. Is what I'm saying and what I'm ending it on. I can't talk about it anymore. Anyways, that about wraps up things for today. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really appreciate it and I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today and I will see you in the next one. Bye.